Hi, everyone. Let's talk about procurement today, what it is and why does it matter in today's context. Procurement and supply involves buying of goods and services to enable the organization to operate in a profitable and sustainable manner. Why is it so important today? Why does it matter? Procurement accounts or material cost accounts for almost 50% of a company's costs. So any reduction in cost goes a long way in however small the cost reduction may be, goes a long way in helping an organization achieve its objective, that is return on investment. Let me share with you a model that really explains how how does material cost align to organization's return on investment. And the model that I'm sharing is DuPont Model. DuPont Model identifies the drivers that contribute or drivers that contributes to an organization's return on investment. On the left-hand side of this model, what you see is the operating cost elements, and on the right-hand side of the model, you see the asset for an organization. And the return on investment is taking into consideration the profit margin and the asset turnover ratio. Now, at the bottom of the screen, you have material cost for an organization. And you notice that material cost is quite significant, almost 50 to 60% of the organization cost. And any cost reduction here, however small it can be, a 5% reduction in cost, helps the organization to increase its return on investment from 7.5% in this particular case to 10.63%, that is shown by number in red. Now, that's a significant contribution. Now, traditionally, a procurement and supply professional would look at working with or negotiating with the supplier to help in terms of achieving the cost reduction. But in today's context, we live in a different world. As a function, procurement and supply is on the verge of dynamic change or verge of disruptive change. And this change is because of volatile business environment, volatile trading environment, geopolitical instability, rising costs, rising inflation, and the influence of information technology. So the traditional way of focusing on cost that was in the past achieved through negotiation with the supplier doesn't really work well in the modern era or in the new era. Now, in order for organization or procurement professionals to contribute in the changing environment or changing business environment, they will need to move from focusing on cost to focusing on value creation. And the value creation, in most cases, will come from cross-functional team working within the organization, as well as working collaboratively with the supplier, leveraging on the supplier's competence, leveraging on the supplier's innovation, building relationship, as opposed to managing contract. Now, the changing, as the procurement and supply profession evolves from transactional to more strategic, the traditional skills of procurement people will not suffice. Procurement personnel will have to focus on value creating initiatives, value creating competencies like leveraging on technology, reducing risk, including cybersecurity, managing sustainability goals, managing ethical goals, managing social goals, on top of contributing to the organization's objective of increasing return on investment. Now, these skills need to be, the old skills need to be unlearned, and the new skills need to be learned in order to become a valued, employee and be the change that you want to bring about in the organization. Now, EduJournal has come up with a series of courses that will help procurement and supply professionals increase their competencies and stay relevant and be ahead of the competition in their field. So get in touch with our customer service agents who will guide you through various competencies and various skills that you can develop either through virtual learning or through classroom or through a mix of virtual and classroom. I look forward to seeing you in the class, and watch out for more such videos on specific topics related to procurement and supply, and get in touch with our customer service people. Now, finally, if you always do what you have always done, like you would have done in the past, you'll always get what you have always got. To get something different, you need to start doing things differently. So be the change that you want to be, contact us, and we'll guide you through the process of upgrading your competency to stay relevant in today's context. See you. Bye-bye.